Alright, so today we're back on Universal Tower Defense, and I'm going to be evolving the strongest units in the entire game, including one of the brand new Boundless rarity units. Catching up in this game was pretty fun, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, maybe leave a like or subscribe. But anyways, let's get into it. Okay, hello guys, today we're back on UTD, and I saw a post about like the Boundless rarity, like their own type of godly, which I thought sounded pretty cool. If we take a look at the update log, it turns out they added 3 of them. We got Sunjin, Sukuna, and Gojo. I think that's pretty cool. Now, I'm not sure how to get Gojo or Sukuna. I know Sunjin is probably an evolution from the old unit, so let me actually check right now. I do have my own Jinwoo Monarch with Ruler and Max Ascension. We go to evolve Sunjin here, check what he needs to evolve. Jinwoo Monarch evolves into Shadow Monarch Boundless, and we need the Boundless Orb, which I'm not sure where to even get that from. Okay, I'm not sure what the Terra game modes are, but I'll have to check that out. And we have an Ant King Egg and a Shadow Knight Sword. I'm not sure what these are from, they don't tell you. I don't know, I'm gonna try to figure out how to get Sunjin evolved into Boundless. I want to get the Boundless units today. I should have plenty of rerolls saved up because there are a lot of codes that I came back to the game dropping. I've got 1800 rerolls right here. Almost enough for Ruler Pity on 2 people, I think. So I'll probably start off with trying to evolve Sunjin I'm not exactly sure how, but I did see in the lobby where I was kind of standing, the Universal Tear Teleporter. I'm going to teleport over here and just see like maybe this is the Boundless Orb game mode here. This one sounds like Gojo. So, okay, 4% of getting Gojo, 2% of getting the Boundless Orb. We need, I guess, 3 of those for Gojo, Sukuna, and Sunjin Woo. I'm gonna have to grind these a lot. Hopefully my team is strong enough, I don't know. I'm coming back to this game after like a month or 2. Might be pretty rough, but I'll try it out. Here we go, start it up. Cutscene skipped. Oh shoot, my bad. I have cutscenes off. I can still hear it in the background. Whatever. Just going to get my farms down, auto-upgrade them. 8.9k health on first wave. Okay, that might be actually kind of hard. I'm not sure what the leader thing means. I don't know. I played like before that was added, I guess. But Jang Lu's my leader, so... Okay, it looks like we're fine. Sunjin Woo's doing enough damage. I don't know if he'll be able to handle like the final boss, though. Pretty sure the nature of the game mode is, you know, Gojo shows up and kind of whoops us. I don't see anything evil. 30 million! At a 230 shield? Oh no. I don't think I can do that. Okay, so we're gonna have to do something, and he's using techniques as well. So it turns out I have some catching up to do. If my team can't kill Gojo, I probably can't evolve the 3 Boundless units in the game, right? Probably just 1. I'll try and evolve Sunjin Woo today, but I found out, okay, I gotta kind of talk quick because I have luck potions in the bottom left, and the unit we need to go for is on Banner. I took a look at the tier list in the UTD Discord, and the best unit in the game right now, before the Boundless ones of course, you know, before the newest update, apparently is a unit called Sailor King, or King Sailor, unrivaled, right here, 0.1%. I need to get one of this guy, 0.1% unrivaled rarity, and I'm going in. Oh, okay, what is that? Oh, I got him, King Sailor. Okay, first try, first 50 pull. Okay, so King Sailor's not actually that hard to get from Banner. King Sailor, here we go. So, I wonder, like, maybe I need to get E4 for stun immunity to kill Gojo? I don't know, well, I got one of them. We should go check what it needs to evolve, because I definitely want to evolve him. We need the Sword of the 7 Seas, and then a bunch of, like, the different fragments here, which I already have, so... Sword of the 7 Seas is from crafting. Okay, wait. Oh, it's cheap. Okay, wait, I can probably evolve him right now. Hold on. Do I need kills on him or something? I don't think I do anymore. I think they stopped doing the kills thing. Here we go. Oh yeah. Cutscene. I think I can skip it by pressing space, so... Yeah, here we go. King Sailor evolved. Can I evolve him again? I'm in the evolve menu and he's here. Okay, wait. Oh, there's 2 evolutions and I need Unrivaled Fragment 1, Fragment 2, 4, 3. It doesn't tell you how to get them. I'm gonna have to do some digging again, look it up maybe, and see what people tell me to do. Okay, I found a list of what I need to do to evolve this guy, like how to get the different fragments, so I'm gonna get those done eventually. But I think I do want to roll Ruler on him right away, and maybe use him on my team, because his damage seems pretty good. So I'm gonna re-roll, hopefully I can get this before Pity. I only have enough for like 1.5 Ruler, so I'm going to auto-roll. Fishin, okay, I always get that one before Ruler. I'm going for Ruler on this guy for sure. Apparently he's like the #1 unit before the Boundless one, so he's probably still like the 3rd best unit even after the update, I'd imagine. 3rd or 4th, you know. Alright, we had to go to Pity. Oh well. Got Ruler on Sailor King. Hopefully it's worth it. I'll try and fully evolve him. So going down the list, we have to go into the Shinobi event, like the Madara stage, people said. If I go to the shop for the Shinobi game mode here, very bottom, there's Unrivaled Fragment 1 for 100 coins. So I need to do the game mode 5 different times, I'm pretty sure. Oh, what am I looking at here? There's like a actual war thing going on. Okay, Gojo versus Madara. I'll get my farms down for now. And 10 shield, 5k health. That looks kind of hard, actually. Oh no. There's a bunch of stuff going on here. Revive Shinobi is stunned. I'm not sure, like, what's really going on. Stay in the zone to help Gojo. Oh, and it's gone. Okay, so I'm trying to win Tug of War against Madara, and I lose. Okay, what's even going on in this stage? Hold on. I'm going to find match for this one. Oh, I found a match in 10 seconds. Okay, pretty quick matchmaking. Hopefully I can win with the help of someone. Honestly, there's so much going on to try and handle solo. Okay. It looks like someone's got this path over here. They've got Freein down. Going to try and handle this path over here then. And let me stand in the zones to help Garu. Okay, much more manageable with like extra people helping me. We're still losing the tug of war though. I'm not sure like how we're supposed to win this game mode. Maybe we just gotta kill enough enemies to push the tug of war towards our side. I don't know. We're almost winning. So I think this is a winnable game mode. Here we go. Oh, it's like perfect cell. The boss appears in the middle. Okay. And we're good. Unrivaled finish. And I'm just gonna do that 4 more times. Thanks guys for replaying with me. Okay. Okay, I got enough coins to buy the Unrivaled Fragment 1. Had to do the 5 Madara stages, which really weren't that hard with help. But for the next fragment, and I think the next 2 fragments actually, Fragment 2 and 3, we're gonna have to catch up on the story, at least for the Naruto map, so I don't know if I'll go to Beyond Fantasy for Freein. Apparently Freein's really good. If I follow the tier list I saw in the UTD Discord, King Sailor and Freein are like the number 2. Thinking maybe I'll run those 2 plus like 1 Boundless, whichever one I want, because you know, the tier list guy said they're all pretty equal. I'm gonna clear all of the Shinobi World War, and then probably all of the Beyond Fantasy, and see where we go from there. Alright, I cleared the story for both the Naruto map and the Freein map, every act of the Legend stage and everything. And we're gonna have to farm Act 3 for the Fragment here, for evolving the Sailor guy. And then Act 3 of the Freein one is gonna be for Freein, so I'm probably just gonna AFK farm Act 3 of the Naruto stage, and then eventually Act 3 of the Freein stage as well, trying to get Freein and evolve her. So that is the plan. AFK farming is done. We now have 2 of the fragments. We have number 1 and number 3. And we should be on track to get number 2, which is going to be from the Ultra Boss shop here, the Alliance Leader. That's going to be pretty similar to the Perfect Cell, like Dragon Ball update they had a while ago. But for the Naruto one, we need 1.5k of the currency, the Rio, to buy Unrivaled Fragment 2 in the shop here. Now, I already do have 1.4k of the currency because this is a lot of currency. It took me like an hour to farm up. And what you farm to get this currency is going to be the keys we get from the Legend stage, so I got a bunch of them while we were AFKing for Fragment 3. So right here is a Katsunok Struggle key, and to show you guys what this grind is going to look like, I'll hop into number 3 and just show you one run. This will be the final run I need, so but for this game mode pretty much we have 4 different paths here, and they're pretty spread out the further along the map you go. We're going to place our units down towards the front by the main giant boss guy right here. We're going to place our farms down first, but then and place my Sunjin like right over here. In my opinion, it seems like Sunjin is pretty good for this stage because of the summons he gets, and then I'll place my Sailor King down right here as well. But how this game mode works is we get these chakra strings every now and then that take up an entire path here, and killing these chakra strings is what kind of triggers the boss to spawn eventually, I think. But what happens after the chakra string, either you break it or it disappears, the boss starts shooting beast bombs, and you have to go walk on these different circles around the map and trigger the hands to block it. So that's kind of the whole game mode, is we've got 4 different paths. One of them becomes a string eventually. You break the string by doing damage to it, and then once that string is gone, the boss is going to shoot a bomb at you. And if you block it, you get more time to kill the boss later. And here we go, we should be done with getting fragment number 2. Hooray! Make sure I don't misclick and buy something else. There we go. Fragment number 2. I'm really not looking forward to fragment number 4, because that one sounds like more AFK farming again. We get number 4 from the raid shop, so let me go and open this right here. The Shinobi Battlefield. Oh, by the way, the Crimson Throne Chamber is also where we get the Ant King Egg and Shadow Knight Sword for Sunjin. So we will have to do more raids later, unfortunately. But for now we have Shinobi Battlefield to worry about, where we got to get 250 of the tokens here, whatever currency that is, I don't know. I'm just gonna do the raids one by one. I probably have to go through every individual act, unfortunately. Act 1 to Act 5. It has been a pretty long grind though, so I'm kind of ready to wrap this up. I'm just going to try and do the raids as fast as I can and buy our final fragment from the raid shop. Final fragment, here we go. Boom. It should finally be over. This one unit, which I think his name is Sinbad, took me like, I want to say 5 hours maybe? Something like that, maybe like 4 or 5 hours. It was a pretty long grind, okay? I'm going to evolve a King Sailor vessel. Here we go, pretty good stats on him. Boom. King Sailor unrivaled. Hooray! That is OP unit number 1. This guy, before the most recent update with the Boundless units and everything, I know for a fact he was the number 1 unit in the game, so he might still be kind of like number 3, especially because he is like a buffer. He has like a leader buff, which most characters in the game don't apparently, so pretty interesting. He's very good, I've been using him, even the first evolution of him was pretty strong. So I'm very happy we evolved him, and it should make getting our next unit a lot easier, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up Freein from Act 3 of this legend stage here, and I should be able to go on max difficulty for the highest chance now that I have Sinbad evolved. It's going to be another repetitive AFK grind with the built-in macro, I don't know. Hopefully it'll be worth it in like an hour when it's done. It actually didn't take that long. I got Freein, and hopefully her Evo item I'm about to check right now. Ancient Mage, we have 4 of her Evo item. Okay, so we're pretty much done with Freein. While we're here, I'm also going to reroll her trait, and we don't have enough for Ruler, I know that much, unless we get really lucky. We only have 620, the pity is 1250. I think we'll go for probably Fission and Sacred are fine. I'm just going to auto roll now. Oh, we got Fission and Prodigy double trait. Okay, interesting. Fission's good, not Ruler, but we don't have many rerolls, so I can't be picky. The double trait of Prodigy obviously does nothing, but kind of caught me off guard. Okay, that is a cool trait to roll for sure. I'm going to evolve Freein now, should be ready. Here we go. Hooray, we got evolved Freein. I'm going to replace my Jianglu for her. There we go. Now all we gotta do to pretty much perfect my team is evolve Sunjin Woo. I'm going to retry the Gojo tear from the beginning of the video, and I should have a way better team for it now. And we're trying to pull a 2%, so probably going to have to do like 50 runs or something. Alright, let's see how much easier this is with a new team, if I can clear it. Freein I know nothing about, so I'm just going to place her down, and hopefully she's good. Okay. Saw a stun right there, that was pretty nice. Pretty often too. Sunjin Woo going down to farm up mana and get better. And then Sailor King going down to do good stuff, I hope. I'm gonna auto-upgrade everyone. Coming up on Gojo, here we go. I'm gonna spawn in my Sunjin Woo army, Battle Legion. Here we go. So far the shields are going down much faster, I think. But he still has 30 million health. And I'm hoping the Freein stuns are gonna help me kind of like have more time to kill him. But he's still looking really scary, I don't know. Got the Sunjin Woo army coming in. 60k each. Hopefully it'll do some damage to the shield. Shield's gone and takes 2 million. Okay, let's see our actual damage from now on. So no more shield. I'll spawn in another Shadow Legion when I can. Chipping them down. I think all my units are getting stunned, so it's actually taking quite a bit. Oh, collect cursed energy. Wait, what? Reinforce. Reinforce. Oh, I didn't get it in time. Okay, he got 10% of his health back. Okay, well, the Sunjin Woo army has chipped him down, but I gotta be ready to run around and grab the reinforces over here. Infinite Void popped. There's a little bit going on. I don't know if you can AFK farm this, actually, because I'll just keep getting health back if you don't reinforce, I think. Seems like we're winning this time, I think. Right? He's really low. I can battle adaptation on Freein, too. I don't think it really matters, but... There we go. We won! It just took a few hours of catching up against Gojo. Do we get a 2%? Nope. Okay. I don't know, but for now I'm probably going to take a break. I'll set up an AFK farm for trying to clear Gojo, but I probably can't kill him all AFK. I don't know, I guess we'll find out how AFKing this works. Maybe I'll wake up to having an orb, maybe I won't. It's the next day. I AFK farm Gojo and Sukuna. Gotta rejoin every 3 hours when the map rotates, but I got the Boundless Orb. And if you look on the right, I also got the Shadow Knight Sword. I kind of off-screened these like the Ultra Boss grind because it was very repetitive, but I did a bunch of the solo leveling raids, Final Act. I got the Shadow Knight Sword. I think I have enough coins to buy the Ant King Egg right now. So we should finally be done. Let me just buy the Ant King Egg. There we go. And for anybody wondering what the raid grind is actually like what you have to grind to complete the unit or whatever, I'd recommend farming Boss Rush if you can, because there's an 8% of getting the sword and a 5% of getting the egg. Anyway, moment of truth, time to evolve Sunjin Woo. This was a very long grind, pretty fun though. Some parts were pretty repetitive though, so I don't know. 50-50 on if it was fun or not, but I'm done. And we have the Boundless Sunjin Woo, there we go. Oh, and by the way, here are the relics I have on everyone. My Sunjin Woo set's kind of the worst one, I'm still working on it, but I mean the pants are pretty okay I think. Freein, I've got the Bio Android stuff on, and then King Sailor I have the Bio Android stuff on as well. But anyway, it should be showcase time. Of course, I've already been using King Sailor and Freein, so I know what they do. You've already kind of taken a look at them. But King Sailor, as a recap, is mostly like a buffer, is what people like to use him for. But he's also really good for like AoE, because he has this chain lightning. And apparently these can hit flying enemies, so he is kind of hybrid, and just has really good crowd control overall. And of course, aside from the passives, you know, really good damage compared to the older units I used to use. And then Freein's of course more like a support unit. She's got Wind Shear, which I think is kind of like a stun. She has some type of base stun, I'm not sure what, but she also can get stun once you max her out from the battle adaptation ability. You can choose a utility here. That's what I like to do. But the 4 different modes, we have like a dot one, we have like a buff one, a stun one, and a damage one. Overall, I like the utility mode, but I don't know, I just like Freein being my support pretty much. Now the unit we haven't seen yet, the main focus of the video, Sunjin Woo Shadow Monarch, the Boundless unit. I already got him to level 100 right here. He has like this own bar above him, XP bar. And I maxed it out by letting him kill stuff for a while. So he should have access to all his different passives here, which look like a bunch of different summons based on his level or his mana. He also has a buff for like other solo leveling units, so you want to use him with Icarus and Beru. But otherwise, I mean, it looks like he kind of takes a long time to ramp up and is mostly a raw damage unit. So we'll have to check out the summons. So Shadow Monarch here, level 100, we have Shadow Legion, Shadow Bear, Shadow Dragon, Shadow Knight, and Ant King. All of them are listed in the passives, I think. If we check here, yeah, they all have like different stuff they do right here. We've got Bleed from Ant King, we've got Stun from Shadow Knight, we've got a flying only Shadow Dragon, and then just a really tanky bear, and of course, a few soldiers from the Shadow Legion. And let me go ahead and try some of them. So, Ant King, for example, I'm going to enable it. And he should like auto spawn it now every time he gets 60% mana. Maybe when the first one dies, but right here we have Ant King, 14k damage right now, 14k health I should say. If we max out Sunjin Woo, Mutilate max right here on upgrade 4, becomes a larger line AoE I think, and max upgrade becomes a pretty big circle AoE. Would you like to restart the world? Didn't really give me time to choose, I'm not sure what that did, probably just like a visual thing. And now we have 151k damage, 8.25 SPA. If I summon something now, like maybe Shadow Knight, Shadow Knight is going to have how much HP? 128k right there. If I summon the Shadow Legion, we're looking at 78k on the Shadow Soldier, and then 2 mages, which I'm not exactly sure how much they do. They have 100 health on them. Shadow Bear, we're gonna have a bear, which is 319k health. I'm gonna go ahead and turn VFX off, I've seen enough. And then for the Shadow Dragon, we have 88k health flying only. So pretty interesting, a wide variety of different summons now. Just a summoner. I mean, his damage is also really good, but no crazy like gimmick other than summoning. And to show off the final damage potential, I'm going to max out my idol, turn on enamoring music, and we're looking at 272,000 every 8.25 seconds on Sunjin Woo, and then 218k every 6.97 seconds on King Sailor. Freein, of course, you know, I have kind of a scuff trait on her, we have Fission with Prodigy, but still pretty good damage. I saw 36k right there, and she's mostly my support, so I'll take any little bit of damage I can from her. It's all just kind of bonus. Well, I think that's going to be all for this video. I'd say I'm pretty caught up now and ready for the update dropping on Friday. I'm very happy I evolved the strongest units now, so my team is like feeling great. Honestly, coming back to UTD is pretty fun. I kind of missed having a tower defense that actually is like active and updating. And the whole Boundless thing is pretty cool, I think. In my opinion, not as cool as like Godlies or Vanguard units, but I mean, I don't know, I still had fun playing this, so I'll probably play it more in the future. Either way, thank you to my channel members for making the video possible. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.